It was supposed to be a quiet weekend at my family's lake cabin. We'd owned that little piece of property for generations, passed down through my grandfather who built it with his bare hands. It was private, peaceful, and most importantly, ours. No HOA controlled it, no shared restrictions, just land and water. But that peace shattered the moment the HOA president from the neighboring subdivision discovered we were out there. She strutted down my driveway like she owned the place, sunglasses on, hands on her hips, acting like I was trespassing on my own property. "Excuse me," she barked. "This cabin and lakefront belong to our HOA community. I'm demanding you turn it over for use by my guests this weekend. They've already arrived and they need access." I laughed, thinking she was joking. "Ma'am, this is my family's private property. This cabin isn't part of your HOA, and it never has been. Your guests aren't welcome here." Her face turned red instantly. She hated being told no. "You don't understand who I am," she snapped. "As HOA president, I have authority over this entire area, including your lake. If you refuse to comply, there will be consequences." Now, I knew she was bluffing. My deed was airtight, and the cabin predates the HOA by decades. So I calmly pulled out the documents from my folder inside. "Here's the legal proof," I said, holding up the deed. "This property is mine, not yours, and certainly not your HOA's." That only made her angrier. She pulled out her phone, dialed 911, and with the fakest panic voice I've ever heard, she shouted, "There's a trespasser at our lake house. He's refusing to leave and threatening me." Within minutes, 2 sheriff's deputies pulled up. She ran up to them, pointing at me, yelling, "Arrest him! This man is illegally occupying our HOA property." But here's where the tables turned. The officers asked for paperwork. I calmly handed them the deed, the plat map, and proof of taxes paid, while the HOA president waved her arms, screaming about her authority. The deputy studied the paperwork, nodded, and then turned to her. "Ma'am, this property doesn't belong to your HOA. It's his private land. You have no jurisdiction here." Her jaw dropped. "That's impossible. I'm the HOA president," she wailed. "Being HOA president doesn't put you above the law," one deputy said, "and filing a false police report is a serious offense." Before she could argue further, the cuffs clicked around her wrists. The officers arrested her on the spot for filing a false report and harassment. As she was led away, still shrieking about her rights and her authority, I couldn't help but smile. For once, the system worked the way it was supposed to. And from that day forward, my lake cabin remained what it had always been. A quiet refuge for my family safe from HOA presidents who thought they owned the world.